to feed your chi, has people been telling you about Onye Uwa, your chi, and you don't know how to go about it? Today I am going to be teaching you on how you are going to feed your chi, Onye Uwa. Okay, I do not know if this ritual or this traditional rite is applicable to other tribes in Nigeria, but the tribe I know that is best applicable to are the Igbos. This practice is best applicable. This practice is practiced by the Igbos to feed their recarnated spirit, to feed Onye Uwa, to feed Onye Uwa. Okay, like it is believed in the Igbo culture that if you die, you reincarnate back to life. That is Onye Uwa Gabi Owozo. Okay, it is believed and proven. So this ritual I'm going to teach today, this practice I'm going to teach today, is going to be on how to feed your reincarnated spirit. That is your chi uwa. Okay, so if you want to feed your chi uwa, the first thing you have to get is Ugoogoli. I'm going to be pasting it on the screen so that you'll be seeing it. You are going to get your Ugoogoli leaf. Another thing, and that Ugoogoli, you have to get 4 hand. I'm going to explain it. I don't have an Ugoogoli leaf here, but I'm going to use another leaf and explain to you how you are going to get 4 hand in Ugoogoli. You see this leaf, when you get to your Ugoogoli tree, when you get to the Ugoogoli tree, don't go and, Ugoogoli hands are very wide, like I've shown on the screen. The hands are wide. You are going to pluck it like this. The stems are still there. Then apaya cannot add, and apaya not like this. Apaya will just 1 hand like this. So apaya not like this. Only one big hand here, big hand here, big hand here, big hand here, big hand here. So when you get it, you pluck it like this. After plucking it like this, you will put 1. You will put 1. One you will put now. It's not the big leaf or big leaf or fu. One you will put now is 1 akolu. Kabure and have 1 hand of Ugogoli. Nka brokwa 1 hand of Ugogoli. Nka bro 1 apple Ugogoli. Nka bro 1 hand of Ugogoli. Nka bro, the leaves are big. I join their hand together now. That is 1 leaf of Ugogoli. So you are going to get it like this. You are not going to kopo akolu, kobro just 1 hand like this. You get with there. So you bring out 1. A kopota 2. 2. A kopota 3. A kopota 4. Then you have to use 4 for this thing or more. And the 4 represents Eke, Orie, Afo, Nkwo. That is 4 market day in Igbo land. I'm going to add more. If you want to add more, you can go ahead and add more. Okay? But make sure that it's up to 4. If you now want to add up to 10, maybe the villages in the towns in your village are 10. You can use it to represent 10 villages in your town. If the streams in your village are 20, you can use 20 leaf, but it must pass 4. 4 must be reached. You should not use 3 or 2. So I hope you understand this. So you have to get 4 hand Ugoogoli. Then the next thing you have to get is yam. You have to get 4 tubers of yam for feeding of your chi. 4 tubers of yam. The next thing you have to get is hot drink. You have to with them mania hot drink. Then another thing you have to bring is cola. 4 balls of cola. Otu a cola nade. I'll be showing it on the screen. Use. Don't use 1, don't use 2. Use 4 or 3. But don't use 4 or 3. Don't use 1. Okay? Another thing you have to get is maybe Fanta or Coke. You have to get all these things. And another thing you have to get is chicken. If you're a woman, you get a female chicken. If you're a man, you get a male chicken. If you want to kill a goat for your chi, if you're a man, you will get a ram. You don't use nkpi for feeding of your chi if you're a man. And if you're a woman, you get a goat, a female goat. Nkpi is not used to feed chi in Igbo land. Another thing I want you to note is that a woman cannot feed your chi. If you're a woman and you're watching this video, if you want to feed your chi, you have to go and look for a man. Maybe you are directing the man. Oh yeah, tienka, put this on. But you cannot use your hand and do it because one have bakota opo singada na Igbo land. Woman no they sit cross the place. Like woman doesn't open her leg across this vicinity where they will be feeding the chi. It's only a man that can sit and cross his leg around it. Okay? Another thing you have to know again is that if you do not know your chi, this one I'm teaching now is for those people that they have confused you. You go to see different alpha, they will tell you a different person that is your chi. Meanwhile, you will go here, they will tell you it's your father's side, this side is your mother's side. If you don't know the name of your chi, this ritual is also very applicable to you to do. It's even best for you to do. Okay? Also, if you know the name of your chi, this ritual is also applicable for you to do. Okay? Another thing I want you to know about this is that if your chi has not akwa begichiga akwa, or you just know that onye loromo was na akwa ya akwa, try akwa before itia no bosi. What bosi is here like carved image. Iba na boba di chi. Oburu na ichi ikpoba chi gi no bosi. Maybe you a man, ichi ikpoba chi gi ya ni kenga gi no bosi. It's okay, but you have to be sure of the name of the chi and you also have to be sure na akwa go chi gi akwa very very well before ikpoba ya no bosi. Ihota. So these are the things I want you people to note before we proceed with this ritual. Another thing I want you to know is that you have to be feeding your chi every blue moon. Every month. And you know months, Igbo month is not like the English month. Igbo month is when the blue moon come out. That is the Igbo month. So once the blue moon come out on the sky, feed your chi. If you come out today, tomorrow morning, gather, carry your fertility leave, which is your Ugoogoli. Bam, do this thing that I'm about to teach you now, and you will see amusu agahana atagi. You'll be protected because your chi is the spirit that loves you more than any spirit can love you on this planet Earth. Even if you are doing bad things, your chi will be protecting you. But I advise you not to do bad things. Another thing I want to let you people know is after doing this imezi chiga now chikuzi, anytime imezi chachigi, do not go out until anwada. Do not go out until the sun goes down. Okay? Because once chigi, if you go out, you may have an accident because your chi, your guardian angel will not be with you. And your guardian angel cannot leave the food you keep for him or her and be following you around. So any day you make sure you are at home. The day you know you want to feed your chi, make sure that you are at home. Okay? I'm going to be speaking English on this ritual, on this practice. I'm going to be speaking English on this practice so that the Delta Igbos that don't really understand Igbo or the Igbos that don't understand Igbo can be able to get the method on how to do their chi, okay, by themselves in the comfort of their zone. So now, when you get all these ingredients that I have just mentioned ready, when you get all of them ready, you carry your 4 hands of Ugoogoli. Some villages ne dosa iru nelu, some they ude iru nana. In case you do not know the one your village do, you can take 2 ude iru nana. Take 2 che iru nelu. Okay? After doing that, you will take your native chalk. You will zogi. When you take your native chalk, you will raise it up on the sky. Make sure you stay where the sun is. Make sure you do this ritual make sure you do this practice where there is when sun has come out. You put it on the sky and call Chukwu that today bụ afia oye or afia nkwo or afia eke or afia afọ. You call the market day the day you are doing it. That today you want to give your chi food. That you ask that let your chi come and collect this food you have for him. You bring it, you bring down the chalk, you bring down the native chalk. Let's say this is your native chalk. You wait to where car the Ogori is around. Car the Ogori is around. Immediately carry around. Ma bagoya nime. Ibu werezi oche gi nonana. Nonana. Ibakuta yangada. As a man only, I am going to attach a picture of a man bakotara something in gada. So if you don't understand what I mean by the way you will sit, you will see it. You sit down like that. When you sit down like that, you bring out your osoji. Okay? You know how to use osoji. Don't, if you buy the new osoji as a newbie, emepekwala in your front. Don't open the osoji in your front. Okay? This is osoji. Don't open it. Maybe you buy it in bulk like, don't open it in your front like this. Take it behind your back and open. So that that is why they usually open osoji at the back. Let the back okay? So when you open your osoji, you take from it. Use it and cleanse yourself. That's telling you every oracle that will make this your practice in your chiginlia. Anabatara ya ni ne pupushi oracle. Ihe obula oracle nili mere oracle po. You use time be cleaning yourself. After cleaning yourself, you spit on it. You spit on it and you throw it away. You take another surgery. You come to your godisi. Ina maya. Be pushing it on it. That removing every oracle game mechigaga anabatanga in the ata. Every oracle that will make your chi not to accept your food. Oracle nyefe, oracle po, that you chigi ko biko, anything you game me hobly mere, game me your gana batanga, call we progia, you will meet a boy so you throw it away. After you finish that, some people neji nzu at what uchi have from anyang. But where anime do gorisi. Some ne use osoji. Some ne use koji. That is cola. Some use native chalk. Some use alligator pepper. Some use cola nuts to cool down their chi from the sun. Okay? So when you want to cool down your chi, I'll be teaching you a 2 method on how to cool down your chi. To use either osoji or to use nzu. Okay? When you finish rounding your this thing, cleaning or up and seated well, you carry your osoji. You lift it up on the sun, the place that the sun is coming from. You will call your chi that onye obula loro muwa. Onye obula buchi mugi kam na akpokwo gawa di ugbu a. Igbo kore, Igbo kafo, Igbo konkwo, Igbo mgbeke, Igbo mgbori, Igbo mgbafo, Igbo mgbankwo. Nina boya na ladiola. Maybe you're not in your village or you're in your village. You mention the name of your village that you are calling them in so community that they should come and collect the food. Is it from your mother's side? Is it from your father's side? Is it a deity? Is it a water? Obumbu, obumili, obu anusi, obugini. Onye obula bu yo ya loroguwa. No onye nwa ka na akpoko gawa di ugbu a ka bia nara gi nlilie. Ikwucha all these things, ikwucha onye obula obu abu. No ka bia wele nlilia. Na tata abu afia oyo, tata abu afia afo, tata abu afia nkwo, tata abu afia eke. Ni na akpoko ya ka bia wele nlilie. Aka ga dekwa na yanwo, you not bring down your hand. When you finish saying all those things, you will say mbon no iso isi asa. That is 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You say it. It does say the osoji on top of the Ugogoli. Obu nonzu kiji na akpoku ya. Iwe atu ade anzu ekaya n'ala. If you a man no, a woman anaghị aka nzu n'ala n'ala Igbo. A woman na agbari nzu ya agbari awu. Mana a woman cannot feed her chi, so there is no even need. So you probably need a man na use nzu na adokuchi gi. kaya n'ala 7 times. Kaya n'ala 4 times. Okay? Ịkacha ya n'ala, ọ bụrụ na ụmụ ndị ọzọ nọ dị ịtụpụrụ ha dị, enyekwala ha dị nzu n'aka. Tụpụ ya n'ala, they will pick it from the ground. Ka nke ha ha nwere ike isi ọfọ soro ibe ya ri ha akakwa nke ha nwa n'ala 4 times. Ọ bụrụzie na ụmụ style ịmazi n'aka ịma abụ the meaning inwe ike ịka, but for ife dị chi 4 times on the ground. Ọ bụrụ na ose ọjị ka iji dọtuo ya immediately ikwuchi ya tụọ ya on top of the ogorisi iji. Then imecha that one, you will now take egg. Ọ bụrụ na the first time ị na-enye chi gị nri dị ha, if this is the first time you are feeding your chi, you will now take an egg, welikwa ya elu, si ya na ị na-eze ya iwe, na iwe ọbụla ife ọbụla imego na-ewe ya iwe, na kemgbe lọrọ iwe ya ebe gị nri, ọ bụrụ na ọ na-ewe na ya na-eze ya iwe ka o biko ka ọ gbaalụ, ka ọ bịa nara gị nri ya ka o rie, ka ọ bịa nara gị nri ya ịchọ inye ya taa ka o rie. Ikwucha ya zecha anya iwe yocha ya for mgbaghara mmehie, idote ya n'obi gị 7 times. Ji data akwa any kind of egg is okay. Idote ya n'obi gị 7 times, ṅụọ isi gị 7 times. Ịṅụcha ya ịgbawa ya n'ime dị ogorisi ahụ iji na-enye ya dị nri. Okay? Ịgbawacha ya kola nut ahụ iwetere, that is ọjị, you will take one, ịgọbara ya ọjị. Isi ya na ị na-akpọ ya ka ọ bịa tọọ ji. Isi ya na ị na-akpọ ya ka ọ bịa tọọ ji, na ọ bụrụ na mkpu, ọ bụrụ na ụzọ, ọ bụrụ na eke, ọ bụrụ na mgbe eke, ọ bụrụ na mgbe orie, ọ bụrụ na mgbe afọ, ọ bụrụ na mgbe nkwọ, ihe niile ịgọrọ na nzu, ihe niile ịgọrọ na nzu initially, ịgọkwa ya n'ọjị ka ọ bịa taa ọjị. Na ife narị ya bụ ndụ, ịnarị ya ahụ isike, ihe akwakwa, ihe enwewe, everything ịgbasara gị ka o tinye ya anya. Onye ọbụla na ọbịa egbu gị ga-egbu onwe ya, na ị ga-agba moto, na ị na-ayọ ya ka o mere gị ihe niile, na o mere gị ihe niile site na now till 1 month time, or site na now till 6 months time, na ị ga-eji ewu gbuoro ya. Ị ga-atụ ya challenge. You must tụachi gị challenge anytime you want to feed him for your chi to be very active. Okay? If you try all this thing, you break that kola nut. If you break the kola nut, you will take if you break the kola nut, make sure you don't use ọjị awụsa. Ọjị awụsa na-agba abụọ, and ọjị gbara abụọ bụ ọjị ogbi. Make sure you use ọjị Igbo gbara anọ. Okay? After you watch the ọjị, you gotta ata that first one. Iwupụrụ ya na the ogorisi gị. Iwụsị ya na the ogorisi ka mmụọ ya na ya we ta that one. Iwetekwa another ọjị. Igwe ya na ọjị nka na gị na ya ga-eso taa ya. Mgbe na-agọ that ọjị, tinye that ọjị n'efere ifo ọkụ. Ihe a na-eji ahụ tinye ya buru ha na anọ mgbe na-agọ the ọjị. Go everything together, okay? Chee ha na anọ n'iru ya n'ọkụ. Ihe a na-eji ndị chie na-eji etinye ọjị or anything na ezigbo ife inwu. Were ya tinye ya gọọ dị ọjị. Ịgọcha dị ọjị ahụ, wụpụrụ ya nke ya first, were another one. Gwa ya na gị na ya ga-eso ụta this one. Okay? Ịwa that one. Ịwacha ya si ya ka ọ taa the big one ka gị nwata mbese ka o mere gị ihe niile yọrọ ya. Ka o biko na gị na ya ga-eso ụta nka. Ịwa ya, idosakwara ya, igwere nke gị nwa taa for the second one. Okay? Imechasịa this one now, bịa weta ji gị. Iweta ji gị 4 tubers of yam anwa ị ga-eyuzu. Iweta ya, ibepụ isi ya. I'm going to be demarcating all these things now. The screen. Ibepụ isi ya, bepụ ya ọdụ ya. Kita na eha bụ ji. Okay? Ibopụ ya isi ya, eha bụ isi ya ebe ahụ na afịkọ. Ibopụ ya dị isi. See ya from arụ ya, ọ bụrụ na ị ga-esi ya from just obere arụ, ibepụgo dị isi ya ahụ. Ibepụ ya, idobere ya. Ibepụ ọdụdụ ya, ọdụdụ ji, that is the tail of the yam. You cut it. you keep it in your gori say hi ji enye chi gi nri igbepo that one ihe anyị ga-eme the 4 tubers of yam people see hisi ha idosara ya chi gi no okposi ya. Okay, then idosasara ya that one, then you will now bring the okuko, the head ndo icho igburu chi gi. Mgbe ahụ mgbe ị ga-ewetezi ihe ahụ dị ndụ ịchọrọ igburu chi gị iche ya n'anyanwụ isi anyị na-akpọ ya na ihe ihe ije ya nri ụbọchị tata iwetuo ya down itinye ya mma gbuo ya wụshi dị ọbara na those things ahụ ị na-eme ịgbasịsịa dị ọbara, then you will carry the hot drink mmanya ahụ iji bịa iwere obere ịtatụrụ ya ịṅụọ the remaining one iwere the ihe ọtọ bịrịbịrị tatụkwara ya wusiri ya. Okay, your tumbler ịgbara ya wusi that place. After you make this thing, then you go and cook the yam. I want you to, when you are doing this, connect. Don't do it carnally, because it's only the people always believe that I have to go to a dibia to do something for me. You can do this by yourself and it will work. The reason why I'm not showing it to you practical is because I cannot do chi by myself. I'm a woman. That is why I'm teaching you like this, and I'll try my best to be very explain this thing very well so you can be able to grab it. Connect with yourself, connect with your spirit, connect with your mind. When you don't allow anybody to distract you, make sure that environment is well cleared. The reason why you get your kayans around is so that Chigi will not be distracted by another place. Make kayans around. Open no more on our walk or spiritual work. The more on we can aga for their bruria in the area. Chigi we can't know up Gabi Bozo. I kaya around. One go see mozo na eba abroad their own. Chigi ya wasefe focus kwa nihi na agwa ya. Omara na eba abu his own. That is why you get kaya around. Okay? So after you finish that, you carry your chicken, you go and kill it. You go and cook it. Prepare it very well. People say they have made the very well. When you are doing it, handle the heart and the liver very carefully. Okay? Isi chaya, you can use maggi or whatever. Just use nu ya no se. Sicha the thing. Isi chaya, you will put out the heart and the liver of anwa hiburu chigi. We put out ji ahụ isi chagonu na iburu ya like this. Ibu ige sikota ya with the chicken. Iwepụta the gizzard, the liver, wepụta the heart. Were ji anọ tinye, iwere ya gi ibe chicken no. I cut that liver to half. Inye ya ofu ita the half. I cut the gizzard the heart. I cut kwa ya half inye ya ita the remaining half. Inye ya ji abụọ. In the remaining 2, and that is how to feed your chi. Then you use the remaining only for case enjoy. You can even buy beer. Let's celebrate. Remember, after doing this, do not step an inch. Stay until I want na chiga na chi back with you. Ozogi o mehere gia ekpere nini kpere ozawa gia. May her with obigi, may her with the way I've explained it, and ihe nacho oburu na ifeed go chigi. Remember, you gonna may onwa blue ni anytime onwa turu n'igwe inye chigi nli. Okay? If you like this content, you like this YouTube channel, like this kind of video, do well to subscribe so that you will not miss any of my content and any of my spiritual work on how to do spiritual works. Okay? Thank you for watching and do have a lovely day. Bye.